One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru's.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the account. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was Here are your Akasha.
It kinda looks...
To activate it...
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can... May the mighty... Whoa. Just now, something clicked. And Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing! It seems all we need to do is concentrate on...
Exactly. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the account. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from... Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying... Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea! But what are you going to ask it? You too? Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders? Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed. Well, seems no matter which way we try, he's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look.
And all the cumbersome tests again.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great, you see...
What? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the art...
Here, this is a...
Oh, let me see. Seems even
We want to meet with Leslie...
You mean you want to meet the Dendro... Sorry, the...
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so all I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left...
Huh. Didn't expect her to be...
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse.
Aw, but...
No need to worry just yet. I'm only And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the account. Take me, for example. It's a miracle. Don't mention it. If you two... Hey, come on!
So what do we do now? Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right! Cat!
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Catherine, we need your help.
Understood. The adventurers...
We want to meet with Lesser Lord...
You two wish to meet with I apologize, but I am unable to...
Aww, another dead end.
Please do not worry. I may know in Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild, they take on various contracts, an Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30.
Corps of 30?
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 3rd. Asphalt, an advisor with the Corps of 30, may... If you'd like to get in contact with him, you're welcome. I wish you two the...
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rainfire we go!
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you!
I see. So, it's...
Wait,
We originally came from the... It isn't just...
oh? Why?
Just take the... In their eyes. Because of the academia, not to mention that...
Really?
But who...
Alright. Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in the—
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to be panicked by what he heard. The man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, in despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But at that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar. Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have, along your journey, we were in...
Yeah, thanks for the story! Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now! Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad!
Hey,
Have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a...
Yes, that's her.
Yeah.
Quick, after her.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
The sight of shiny jewels always brightens my day.
Why isn't it working?
The sight of shiny
Why
jewels
isn't it
always
working?
brightens my day.
I don't get it.
The sight of shiny jewels always brightens.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
This new shipment of items, they're also ridiculously overdesigned. I can sell these now.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Why isn't
The
it
sight of shiny
working?
jewels always
I don't get it.
The sight of shiny jewels always
Why isn't it?
Those memories. So dark.
This new shipment of items, they're also ridiculously overdesigned. I can sell these
The sight of
Why
shiny
isn't it
jewels always
working?
now. This new shipment.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
The sight of shiny jewels always brightens my day.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
This new shipment of items, they're also ridiculously overdesigned. I can sell these now.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
This new shipment of items, they're also ridiculously overdesigned.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
The sight of shiny jewels always brightens my day.
They're also ridiculously overdesigned. And so is now.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
The sight of shiny jewels always brightens my day.
This new shipment of items.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
The sight of shiny jewels always brightens my day.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Why isn't it working?
This new shipment of
I don't
items,
get
they're
it.
also ridiculously overdesigned.
The sight of shiny jewels always brightens my day.
Why isn't it
This new
working?
shipment of items, they're also
I don't get
ridiculously
it.
overdesigned.
Reduced to just standing around.
The sight of
How
shiny
absurd.
jewels always brightens my day.
This new shipment of items, they're also ridiculously overdesigned. And so is now.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
The sight of
Evil conquering! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here!
This new shipment of items, they're also ridiculously overdesigned.
Working?
And so is
I don't get it.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
This new shipment of items, they're ridiculously overdesigned. And so is now.
Let's finish this quick. Speed of light. There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you
You can relax now.
Really? Uh-oh. Looks like...
Huh?
No, wait, Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's...
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait! Stand down, Dia!
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for—
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that—
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she'd—
Stay out of this. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard—
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but— And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you—
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's because she saved me. The love— This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't act, but let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up, and I even brought up your payments.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need some— So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say—
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached—
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to look tough.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it.
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani her—
Thank you, sir, but please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're—
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over—
they look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in less—
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon?
Huh? Real?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness I was stuck inside. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare, then one night. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
Dunyarzad, don't be... Who are you? How do I explain this? You... Really? Of course. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. Huh? But aren't you a child? Then, can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But then, can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, although my body was suffering during those days, that beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of... Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been that. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. And...
What's the Sub-Zero's?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. It's actually an old holiday that I heard everyone was over, but because of that, the Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to... Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aww, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one...
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much. Even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really...
But of course! Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You just can't beat the atmosphere here.
Don't blink! Huh?
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out.
Not complete.
Oh, and who are these?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors.
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zeru's festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do.
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Welcome! Get your spices here. We've got all kinds.
Every item I say.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried. We reported it to the Academia many times, but they...
Oh, probably because it was...
The Academia looks down on performers like us. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater thank the Danger Archon for Dunyarzad, but the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing...
Milu!
She'll be dancing the dance of
Dunyarzad.
I only told them about...
Okay. According to some of the gods got... As she danced, those brilliant purple flowers became... Of course they did. Although they aren't around anymore, though we're just tiny people compared to the...
Milu, you of all people will... Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Padisara's memory of the...
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that... So, Traveler in Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sub-Zeru's festival?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday!
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zeru's festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorate. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser...
In that case, we'll take...
Whoa! Did you know that the Sub-Zeru's...
Huh. I don't know much about... Oh, and the perfume sold around... I mean...
Things are Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru... And when it comes to...
Milu, you're out... Wow.
Uh-huh. I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the Goddess of Flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that.
As on the stage, one must act with gumption.
Ah, as a child, my grandmother, the Sub-Zeru...
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine! Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa! Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back.
All right, we'll see you next.
I'm sure you two will get a...
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows...
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest.
Sounds like a plan.
All kinds.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia.
About Snezh 9 and toys anyway.
I've got great food and great drinks and everyone.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she...
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if... Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here?
I take it you all know each other already?
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about...
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin... Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something. And there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow...
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra...
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along... The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's...
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to...
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend...
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief.
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their homes. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Osfon! Since we've gathered all we could for the...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival. Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Must be distributed appropriately. It's such a